Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. The world's greatest magician, the one, the only, Maximilian Galactica. He also did well on his Mario Kart run. December 26th, day after Christmas. 8:12 p.m. Very Big Circus entrance. Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet. That was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly? It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, and an elephant that rode a giant ball. Not to mention that guy who flew through the air. Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely fabulous. Huh? What? Max? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician. A magician? No, a magician. Mr. Nick. Huh? What is it, Pearls? Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits? I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls? Need a cough. I'm sorry. I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Kurain Village. And it was during that trying time that I met Pearls. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it, and is returning to her normal self. Ha! It's time to go. You're right, we can't miss the last train. I read that wrong. Pearls, you remember the train? Of course I did. But I don't really understand what everyone means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's gotta be spotless for the new year. Don't worry about it, really. You're gonna visit Mr. Nick on New Year's? Maybe. I'm glad you'll get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. Pearly, look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick. Happy New Year. I really hope it'll turn out that way. December 28th, 9:12 a.m. Right in Capital Office. Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. Mate. Hello? This is right in Nick, it's terrible! My perfect timing. Things are terrible here too. Huh? The office is a terrible mess, and I have to clean it up. What are you talking about? My dirty office? What are you talking about? Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV. The TV? Now let's check in at the scene. Huh? What happened? Thank you. We're here at the Very Big Circus. The Very Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The Very Big Circus. That's the circus we went to, right? They're saying there was a murder. Yeah, they arrested him too. Arrested who? Max! They arrested Max Galactica. Maximilian Galactica, fans call him Max. A popular magician who can fly through the sky at will. Maya said she was a huge fan of Max. Alright, Nick, I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center. Huh? What? See you there. You've still got plenty of time to clean up your office later. What? Hi, plant. Charlie? A quiet, quite decorative plant. I wouldn't mind us help cleaning the place up. Okay, hold down the fort, Charlie. What are they talking about? Why'd they arrest Max? You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand. Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing. Fabulous. What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. One moment. Sorry. Sorry about that. What a clever girl. Such a fabulous understanding of events. What's with all this fabulous talk? God. Welcome to the visitor's room. It's Max. Nick, look, it's the real Maximilian Galactica. Alright, sweetie, pick a card, any card. He called me sweetie. Nick. Time is running out, sweetie, pick a card, any card. This one. Uh-huh. I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts. You got it! You got it! Nick, look, you got it! What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. Max. Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time. Max, you should let Nick pick a card. I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are... How silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver. Or driver. Whatever. Hurry up and pick a card. Any card. I want this one. So, sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you? Yeah, I'm your biggest fan. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you all so much. Hey, what about my card? And think of it as a souvenir. Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling? I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, drop Porcupine Head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay? Oh, yeah. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely cringe-inducing. Alright, let's talk to this nerd. Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself. Fabulous. I think we should get to know each other better, too. Why don't you come sit next to me? There's a big piece of security glass between us. Oh, sweet Jeebus. What in the world? If only I could use magic, then I could make this wall disappear. What is this guy talking about? Anyway, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's a Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head, get it straight. Okay. Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not? I did indeed. It was fabulous. I won the Magician's Grand Prix held by the Association of International Magicians. It's an award that recognizes that I am one of the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy and a bust. It was it was an amazing day. Hoi oi. Too many fabulous. Too much. Wow, that's incredible. Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world. I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for most modest magician. Hoi. You're assigned to an exclusive contract with the very big circus, correct? That's the long and short of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. I am impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know? Magic is so fabulous, you have to see it with your own eyes. You're right. You're so right. However, the circus, it's a dinosaur, a thing of the past. Nowadays, no one can even cares about what goes on there. Huh? What do you mean? That's why I signed the contract. That's why you signed the contract? Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus. But to me it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie? Yeah. I made all the old crusty circus performers obsolete. But I kinda like the circus performances. Maya looks a bit down. Tell me what happened at the Very Big Circus. Last night. The ringmaster was murdered. The ringmaster? You mean Russellberry? Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening, in his room. So then why were you arrested? Arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult with me on matters. Sure. That's all. Nick? I don't think Max understands how serious this is. She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. That might take some pretty big shock. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster? Uh-huh. What'd you talk about? The things that aren't for your ears. Maya, would you please ask him? What'd you talk about with the ringmaster, Max? It was nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary. Salary? I'm the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as much. You agree, don't you? Yeah. That's all you talked about? Of course, it was a fabulous chat. Somebody's lying. Just fabulous. I mean, God, now he's got me saying it. What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape. I can't talk about the meeting with Russell, though. What if I try really hard? You make absolutely fabulous magic. It costs enormous sums of money. Sums that will boggle the mind. That's why you went to his room that night? I went to ask him for a fabulous raise. Wonder how people can lie with such a straight face. Alright. Let's remember the buttons. I have my attorney badge and the Magatama. Excellent. Go, Magatama. Meeting with Russell. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary. I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? The fact that you're in here? I'm an attorney? Jeebus. What's the matter? Sweetie, you must have some wax built up in your ears. You haven't listened to me at all. Huh? Still not listening, are you? I said I hate lies. Seems this evidence isn't enough to make him confess. Man, it's always worth a shot. Wanna try again doesn't bother me at all. Is the other guy a profile? Nope. Well, I can't show him the dead guy. I guess I gotta go investigate before I even have a client. Which is... wild. Alright. I show you Maya. So would you like to come on stage with me sometime? Really? Is that okay? I'll bring you up on stage as a volunteer from the audience. I'll give you something before the show, and then on stage you'll sneak it to me. Yeah, hold on. That's a plant. This is you. Do you mind taking a look at this? I guess I have no choice, but really is this the proper time or place? Thinks it's an Arik. He signed his own photo. Nick, you mind giving that to me when the case is over? Alright, let's go back to the law offices. Because... I don't know. This is interesting. I'm immediately stuck. Sure you don't want to talk? I'm an attorney? What's that badge? Is it used in a disappearing act? I'm not a magician, Max, I'm an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me? Why do I have to present everything now? The first game it was basically like, oh, you got something to really shock him out of it. Alright, sure. But now I feel like I'm doing it all the time. I don't remember having to... It feels like there's 5 steps for one problem now. Ugh. He isn't wasting his time, Max. You're... Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over-anxious, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I've been curious about something for a while now. What's that? Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie? Because you've been arrested for murder. Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. Why is that? Obviously, because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica. So, I'm the very big star of the very big circus. And that means I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what? Max? Quit joking around. You've got to be pulling my magic wand. Not... No. The police aren't really serious about all this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke. Look at Max, he's crushed. Well, I needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business. Yeah? Sir, you're a lawyer, right? Huh? Yeah, I'm an attorney. Please help me, I didn't kill anybody. I didn't kill nobody. Oh, shit. We going for the no double negatives route. Please help me, I didn't kill nobody. I don't know how to read that yet. I'll figure it out. Didn't kill nobody. I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit. Oh yeah, we're going that way, yeah sure. I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit, but a killer? That's insane. I could never. Max? I swear. I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay. Okay, I'll take your case. Really? Really? Thank you much. Y'all sure are nice folks. Max? Yes? What's your real name? It's Billy Bob John. What's the matter, Maya? He's really just a country bumpkin. Yeehaw. I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie. Huh? Mr. Attorney. Yes? A few minutes ago you took one of my cards, didn't you? Yeah, now that he mentions it, I did. It was the 10 of hearts, right? You got it right again. What can I say? You too, you've stolen some of my most valued possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he? Alright, let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick. Okay, so like we're fine now? We're fine now. I can get at a circus entrance. Excellent. Oh, what's up, Maya? Alright, we've got lots of things we have to look into. No time for slacking. Let's get going. Okay. What's the matter? You seem down. Maximilian Galactica. Who would have guessed he was country bumpkin? Is it that? Oh, Maya. So, now what do we do? Huh? There's still lots of things we can do. Go to the scene of the crime, talk to witnesses, gather evidence. Yeah, I guess you're right. I still don't even know what happened in the first place. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. I could have sworn I've heard that before. Well, we never have enough information. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. Well, yeah, we haven't been there yet. Would you like to see my attorney badge? Your badge is still shining, barely. You may be showing a bit of wear, but I try to take good care of this thing. I'm sure you love to show that off, don't you, Nick? Who knows how many times you've shown it to me. She's right, I whip it out at the drop of a hat. This is you. Once you start channeling spirits, they say you lose sight of who you actually are. Do you believe that? Not really, but just in case, I plan to write my autobiography. Your autobiography? What's up? Been acting strange for a while now. Max, he's just some country bumpkin. So? What's that matter? He's still a famous magician, right? I guess, but his real name is Billy Bob Johns. The poor guy's got 3 first names. I guess that is pretty odd. Ah well, if a big star can do it, then you should pretend to be exotic too, Nick. No, don't do this. A big star. Max Galactica's a pretty big name. Anyways, what do you think about Naruhodo Eraito? What's the A stand for? The A stands for attorney. I'll think about it. I will not. I got the achievement. Hooray. Nope, I entered the wrong place. Circus. Circus entrance. We're here again. Yep, but this time we're here for work. Hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene. Let's find someone who might know something about what happened. Sounds like a plan. Examine. There are those birds. Snack stand. Hot dogs, hamburgers, and drinks. Not to mention candy and popcorn. They even got snow cones. Who would eat snow cones in the middle of winter? A lot of people. Nick, do you think we can buy some snow cones? Like Maya, apparently. Look around, there's tons of snow piled up all around here. That is a different snow, sir. Yay, wait a second. There's no syrup though. I want syrup. Hopefully she doesn't notice that discolored snow in the corner. That is not syrup. Tint. The very big top, so very big cough, enormous. Yeah, one look at the huge tent looming over you and you realize this is the circus. I know. Really gets your blood pumping, doesn't it? Look, it's Max. Even when you don't want to see him, he's right in front of you. Sure, the sign says Very Big Circus, but looking around it might as well be Cirque de Galactica. The stars on his cheek sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star on your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker. No, it's alright. Don't need Pearl saying more things. The streamers do a nice job introducing the circus performers. Maximilian Galactica and his comical comrades. You know, you don't really see too many streamers nowadays, do you? You're right, haven't seen one in ages. I bet they stopped abusing them due to little kids climbing up to the top. I don't think that was why. The door must lead to the lodging house. No entry to unauthorized personnel. You really need to say no entry if no one's actually entering. It's almost like a Zen riddle, isn't it, Nick? I'm not even gonna justify that question with a response. I bet all the stars stay at that lodging house. People that we're going to interrogate. The box office where they sell all the tickets. They also sell programs. I forgot to buy one when we I forgot to buy one when we came to the circus last time. So then why don't you get one now? Sounds like a plan. Oh no, it looks like I forgot my wallet. If you want me to buy it for you, ask me. You know I'd never do that to you, Nick. Nick, the entrance is right here. My circus is closed today. No clowns, no elephants, no shows. I know that. Nick, you can get your picture taken with Dolly the elephant. There's no Dolly. Not today. I know that too. Oh well, I'll just have to take a picture with whoever I stumble across. It's not like we're here on business or anything. We gotta examine things, Nick. It's the rules. Now we move. Oh god, there's a lot. Let's get it a big tub. Look at all those wires that he uses to fly. The circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience. Wow, this is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults. I am not doing any somersaults. Why not? You look like you'd be great at it. Why do I look like I'd be great at it? Grrr. Huh, Nick? It wasn't me. Grrr. It's... high definition tiger. Tiger! He's coming this way. Rah. And then we died. Cause tigers don't fuck around. Nick, you're too young to die. Nick! Stay healed. Grar. I'm still here. Not dead. Nick, are you okay? Scared you, didn't I? Yeah, that's absolutely the wrong voice. Regent is such a cute tiger, isn't he? What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. Don't what's the matter, me? Nick, he almost died there. He wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. The little tiger hardly ever bites people. And besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually very lucky. Huh? You agree, don't you? I guess. What do you mean, you guess? Why are you agreeing with her? Woohoo! Your costume. Eh? It's cute. I want to try it on. Costume? You mean my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I have no idea how to do whatever she's doing. I guess not. Really? You're the best. Wow, the tables turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. My name's Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. When you put us up next to an animal tamer, I bet we really look odd. And nice to meet ya. Likewise. You're a lot. Well, both of you are a lot. All the circus people might be a lot. Hey Regina, what do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder? Uh-huh. Wrong mouse. My dad was murdered. Wow. You delivered that with a smile on your face. Something wrong with you. Oh, I see. What'd you just say? So, the ringmaster was your... Yep, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm so sorry about what happened to him. Why do you say you're sorry? Huh? Anyways, everyone here was practicing last night. You mean your dad? Yes, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why did you do that?
I was playing with Regent.
Regent. So she was with that beast.
That's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead.
For someone whose father was just murdered, she seems awfully perky. I wish she would tell us more about her dad.
Oh, that's incredible that you're an animal tamer. If you say so.
It has to be really scary.
Scary? Why?
Huh?
Regent isn't scary, he's cute. Ever since Leon died, Regent has been my best friend.
Leon.
Yes, Leon's a lion.
Leon the lion. Regent and Regina.
Interesting name choices.
Leon, he died?
Yes, actually he was killed. My dad killed him.
What? Why did he do that?
I'm not sure why he did it.
It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. And the sparkles. Wow, that's all you got there. Gotcha. Whoa, those lights are huge.
I love lights. Whenever I appear under the spotlight, everyone claps for me.
That's because everyone knows that you're cute.
No, I am not cute, you are.
Me?
Of course, I'm sure you'd make an incredible heroine.
Really? You think so?
Nick, did you hear that? Me, a heroine. What about Nick, Regina?
Nick? He's no hero, is he? Hey, thanks a lot, Maya. Just taking shots over here. Look, that's where Max comes out during the show. I've got to admit, that was a pretty cool effect.
They're planning for me to start coming as a lion during the show.
That's great, Regina.
Yeah, I will ride on Regent's back and jump out of the lion's mouth.
I want to try it too. They're like a week away from another horrible accident here at the circus.
I'll ride on Nick's back and jump out of the lion's mouth.
Sometimes I wonder about this girl.
The seats are kinda far away, don't you think?
They are, but it also means that lots of people can fit in the big tub.
He's right. We can fit 500 people into a show.
500, huh?
That's amazing. Flying around above that many people is a real rush. At least that is what Max said.
Ah, a ladder. It's just a step ladder.
Yeah, okay, I'd say that's probably
A step ladder, technically, if you want to get whatever about it. Because it's got both ends with the thing and like a ladder's... And if you think about a ladder, it's the fucking one thing that leans against something else that doesn't have its own, like, 4 legs. But I'd still just call that a ladder. But I guess I could see how we could call it a step ladder, but normally those are like 2 feet tall, not at least 8. Probably more.
What's the difference?
They do the same thing, right?
I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter.
Oh, okay. Not even worth arguing with her on this one.
I got sidetracked, though.
There doesn't seem to be anything here that can help us, not a single clue.
You know, I've been meaning to ask you. What exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for?
A bloody chainsaw, for instance.
Well, there's definitely not one of those here.
Rope.
Hey, it's a rope.
Probably for tightrope walking.
That's a bit strange.
There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. It's fucking Magician Man's rope, so he doesn't plummet to his death. Nothing else? Nothing else. Because presenting's such a fucking thing.
Oh.
Would you like to speak on your father?
After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room.
His room?
Yes. That door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened.
The ringmaster's room. Probably a good idea to check it out myself. But, this is you.
Alright! I look so cute in this picture.
Don't you think I look cute? Don't you? Don't you? You sure do. No objections here. It's Max! But where is Max now, anyway? You don't know? Nope. He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father. It's okay, Nick and I'll help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, is he a criminal? Of course he's not. I'm worried about so many things right now. Like what? You don't get to look at Maya. You're weird. This is the ringmaster's room. This was the ringmaster's room? Yeah, this room belonged to the victim. Which means this must be where Max met the ringmaster last night. Now that you mention it, this is what he said. That is what... Hiccups. That is what he said. I wonder what... That's an interesting poster. Ah, it's a poster of Max. I want it. I want it, Nick. I want it. I want to get out of here. I won't tell on you for stealing it. Nick, look at all the photos lined up on the wall. It's like a guided tour of the circus's history. This is so cool. Seems like there were so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing in our office. We can put up pictures of all the clients who have been found not guilty. And what if we had a client who was found guilty? We'll just pretend that they didn't exist. How's that? Nick, now you got me thinking about losing cases. Why'd you do that? Never lose. That's crazy. All the frames look the same. They almost look like thank you cards. It looks like every year the ringmaster made donations to charity. To the Robot Clown Research Center? You're kidding, right? What? They may be a perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. Honk. This is where the ringmaster applied his makeup. It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example. This one says it's 100% all natural organic mascara. And this one says sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime. The ringmaster must have been really concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual. Tuxedo. Well, I guess it's not really a tux, is it? You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. What? A scrap of white paper sticking out of the coat pocket. Huh? Where? Where? Calm down, Maya. Can't just go rummaging through people's coats. You have to let me do it. Actually, no, you should always rummage. Rummaging for you in the past has been good. You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. You're definitely not. Give me paper. Give me paper. Fine. Lots of posters here, don't you think? There are indeed. So many posters that they aren't likely to miss one, are they? We're supposed to be the honest ones around here. But you didn't even notice that I took one. She's already swiped one. You're incorrigible, you know that? Got the promo poster. Look at all the stars on the poster. Must have been the poster they used to promote their public appearances. Posters are the way to go, aren't they? What do you mean? We should make posters to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action, mind-numbing legalese. You'll say, wow. Or maybe, hold it, don't miss out on a stunning life of or deaf courtroom door ride. With those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than the Titanic. Okay, all the posters are done now. Awards cabinet. I'm trying to ignore the very obvious manila envelope in the front. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Yeah, just look at all the awards this circus has won. Can you tell I haven't really done much in like a month and a half? Bah. Like, All Country Quiz Champions, Ringmasters Association, Mini Golf Master, Beer Belly Balloon Bounce Champ, Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Wow, that Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I couldn't have never imagined. This is strange. Everything looks nice, but the desk looks old and cheap. There's a really big photo on there, too. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the Ringmaster. He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. I don't really know if we can say that from what we've gotten so far. There are some papers scattered over here. Ah, look at this! Max's salary is written on this piece of paper. Yikes. What is it? I didn't know that a magician... This salary is incredible. She looks like she's about ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much? Incredible, huh? You can say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The Ringmaster signed and dated it. What's the matter, Nick? Max definitely got a raise. But his documents dated a week ago. Ringmaster's papers. We don't get to know what the number is. For some reason. But you have the same. Yep, that's definitely a thingy. Table used visitors. Mud caked on the table. Someone with terrible manners was to put their shoes up on it. Nick, don't even think about it. I wasn't. How uncouth do you think I am? Well, it doesn't seem to have chairs, so that'd be a weird thing to do. Well, I guess we did what we needed to. Let's get to the lodging house. It seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay. Really? So we might run into that stoogey clown here, right? He's so cookie. Ah, it's you two. Hey, Gumshoe. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. How is it you guys always seem to know when I'm working a crime scene, pal? Because you're always working, Detective. Well, I'd rather not be always working. But with crime, you don't make your own hours. If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body stay to lift. Nick, he complained. That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay? What's up, Gumshoe? Your theme isn't here and I'm scared. Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? Of course! It'll be Miss Von Karma. Again? Ah, she isn't gonna hit me over a whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about, pal? You only have to see her in court. When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of that whip never ends, pal. Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma's really interesting and all, but, there's someone else I'd rather talk about. Like who? Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course? You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home? Mr. Edgeworth. You haven't heard what happened to him? A lot, actually, but let's see what they talk about. Nick won't tell me. Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore. He's not around? Nick, what does it mean Edgeworth isn't around? Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again. Okay? Nick? Why are they acting like he's dead? Like... I vaguely recall that, like, the last chapter on the first game was, like, the equivalency of a DLC. So, essentially it went right from versus Von Karma to this game. Technically. So the extra bit there with the police commissioner and what's-her-face, that was the new assistant and all that other stuff there, wasn't really a thing. So the case where Edgeworth was the defendant, again, wasn't the thing. No, he wasn't the defendant, but like, his tools were used in it, or some shit like that. He was the prosecutor. You acted with him to take down the police commissioner who was corrupt. And then after that, he's like, man, that sucked. I'm gonna go figure out life. But like, they're playing it like he's dead. What happened? The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yep. Last night around 10. He died outside in the cold. Pretty sad way to go out, if you ask me. It was rather cold. This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you're standing now. Ah. Surprised you, didn't I? I'm not laughing. Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal. It's pretty clear cut as far as murders go. He was discovered quickly. But... there's just one thing that doesn't quite fit. There always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit. Something unusual. What was this thing that doesn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier. Footprints, pal. Footprints. Footprints? Look at this picture of the crime scene. What's this? This wooden box under the body. No clue, pal. Some forensic experts took it back and are examining it now. And what's so mysterious about the footprints? Whoa, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in the photo. The victim's footprints are on top of the scene, or on the scene. That's right, pal. The problem is, the killer's footprints aren't there. So the murderer must have been able to fly. So that's why they have the magician. Bingo. Where'd the killer come from, and where'd the killer run off to? Obviously, there's no way the killer committed his crime while flying. A flying culprit. Like... that's when something just clicked in my head. Like the flying magic man. There's no way. Flying's impossible. That's right. Flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. What's with the hollow laugh, pal? I meant nothing by it, pal. Better stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can get some info about Max out of him. Crime photo added. You know this guy? Crunch. Looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, bad attitude follows you everywhere. He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad. But just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make him a criminal. It's not just his attitude. I got proof, pal. Huh? He left something at the scene of the crime. One of his magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat. Well, it does have very classy decorative elements. Hat. Added to the court record. Max uses a cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbols. Pretty mundane, aren't they? Who cares if they're mundane? At least they're easy to understand. Must have hit a nerve. That's what he said. Who said? The eyewitness? Eh? Tell us about the eyewitness. So about this witness. Haha, you know I'm not gonna tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card. Huh. Ah, well. Oh, I just remembered. Yeah. I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house. Why's that? Oh, no reason, just something I remembered to tell you. It must be because that's where the eyewitness is. Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal. Let me just, look way. Thanks, buddy. Lodging house. First floor, Moe's room. I feel like we are in the domain of something sinister. I wonder whose room this is. The name tag on the door says Moe on it. I guess he's not here. It's a real mess in here. My room's probably worse, though. Oh well, I give up. We'll have to come back later. What the? There's a string of carrots. How strange, the carrots seem to come in all different shapes. I can't tell if Moe just likes carrots or if he's using them for some sort of gag. Clown equipment's funny looking. You got a bouncing ball, a unicycle, and a trampoline. But they're all broken. Maybe he was just a little too excited during practice? Who knows with that guy? Maybe that's part of the gag. Red TV. Not worth looking at. Books? Moe seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all the hard books he has here. Clowns for Dummies, The Joke's on You. Treat Your Peons Right, and the classic Funny Jokes Are Funny. Wow, Moe's very studious. The joke's on you, huh? That's a accident waiting to happen. Awesome, look at these shoes, they're great. Forget the shoes, check out the great gag banana peel. You sure it wasn't Moe's snack after lunch? Are you blind? Look at how many scratches there are from people slipping on it. That's worrying. All the clown costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy. Look at the collection he's got, it's incredible. It must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it now? She better not want me to try one of those on. I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channels, and we can display it in our office. In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. That all we got? Yeah, up. Moe's got an excellent pair of pajamas laid on his bed in an excellent manner. What, those are pajamas? You mean he goes to bed dressed as a clown? Ew. This man is a clown. Well, nobody's there. Guess we'll just go away. What do you have? So he's on a box of some kind. Well, now what? Well, this is annoying. Sup, Gumshoe? Nothing? No, I can't tell you two anything about the evidence we have gathered. Stingy. We put it so bluntly, it kinda hurts my feelings, pal. Gotta work together, Gumshoe. I'm an attorney. We're for the law. There not being anyone here is really messing me up. I guess we'll just go back through. See if anything happens. Hi. Any new dialogue? Oh. Was that there before? What's on your mind? Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? I'll tell you, Maya. That's just you. Well... What? Really? And then... Oh my, that's incredible, Regina. Come on, Nick. There's no reason about. Don't worry about me. Regina told me that someone professed their love to her. Professed their love? Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica. I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts anyway. And then, on the exact same day, another person professed their love for her as well. What? Who was it this time? Someone named Trilo. Trilo? Apparently he's a tenor who sings in the circus. Haven't met him yet. Regina seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus. She must have some sort of strange power over them. You're not kidding. 2 people in one day. Even I want to profess my love for her. Me too, she's so cute. So, like, she's evil, right? Even if they're not the one that did it. Alright, that made something spawn. Excellent. Huh? Hey, Nick, look over there. What? There's someone over there. Excuse me. Hi there. Hello? Wow, he sure is a quiet one. Excuse me. What? Huh? Me? Yes, you work at the circus, don't you? No, I'm just your everyday average Joe. An average Joe who just happens to hang out at the circus? I don't think so. Yes, I am. I've got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying, like any regular person would hang around the circus, dressed like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a spirit medium. My name's Maya. Well, I just happened to be, passing by. I don't suppose you happen to be some kind of carny? Not a carny. I'm actually a performer. Actually, I'm a ventriloquist. Ventriloquist? I'm Benjamin Woodman. Your last name's Woodman? Yes, that's right, but everyone calls me Ben. Ah, yeah. That's your alias, right? I believe they call it a stage name. Alrighty, Ben. How's it going? Excuse me, Ben? Yeah? You mean me? About the murder? I'd like to talk to you about the details, if I may. Really, I'm just a regular normal guy. I don't know. This guy's so nervous. He's creeping me out. Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile. Okay, Max Galactica. Would you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica? Max? He's not very nice. Did he just say that Max is not very nice? Ow, my head hurts. Yikes, I hope he's okay. It sounded like he just popped the gasket. Ben, so you're a ventriloquist? I'm just a regular guy. You already told us that you were a ventriloquist. Oh, yeah. Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that. Can't help it, he's making me nervous. Ben, would you mind showing us some of your skills as a ventriloquist? Well, right now, my... why? Alright, thanks for being here. We'll talk later. Is there anybody at the lodging house now? Just keep looking away, Gumshoe. Don't look this way. Now there's somebody here. Both of those were needed information. Kablamo. Oh god. Congratulations, you're the big wiener. The 1 millionth visitor to the room of one Mr. Joe, Mr. Mo Curls, aka me. Earplugs. Must find earplugs. To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one? Did you get my joke there? Oh, well, just not giving you more than one. No. If it was funny, it's your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh usually are last seen in Lansing. Catch my drift. Ah, Maya. Just like some Faustian nightmare. Come on, it was funny. Clown's always funny in my book. In my book, they're just funny looking. You sure do have great taste in clothes, girlie. Look at that garb. You look just like Greta Garb. Oh. Teehee. I'm going home.
No, Nick, you can't.
You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two, but this stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to.
Okay, I get it, but you have to admit he is kind of funny.
No, I do not have to admit that because he is not. Teehee. There's a difference between a chuckle and a full-on laugh attack, Doc. The Berry Big Circus. Could you please tell us more about the Berry Big Circus?
It's a very big story. You sure you got that kind of time?
And the hits just keep on coming. The circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry. 20 years? Wow. Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TV, and bowling, there's just too much competition. But
I love the circus. I love it too. That's why I've been here for 20 years. We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us. Nick, you just made a joke. Laugh. Ha, har, 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 har.
The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world. A real class act. Even when there were no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knew that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees. I see. How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man?
So what happened?
Mo?
Wiggity wiggity what?
Dog.
Stop. I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor. Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way?
Let's talk about the murder. Let's see. It must have taken place around 10 PM last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it.
Caught a peek?
Of the crime. Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness to the crime. The ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show. New elements? When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts getting a bit stale. I realize even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit, old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth, huh? But that make-believer takes things too far. Make-believer? The magician. The one that thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the gall to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean, one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. On him. Yep, he got on everyone's nerves. The day of the murder. Go ahead. Nope, no way. I just forget I said anything. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. At current, I'm going off of whatever's on his hat. The expression on his hat to determine what kind of inflection to put on his thing. I don't know if it's working. What you witnessed? You say you saw the crime, do you mind telling me what you saw? Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let those lips stay zipped. That's not fair. I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details. But only if you can get old Stiff Lips here to make with the funny. Stiff Lips? Wait, you mean me? Nick, you can do it. What's the matter? Just getting ready, okay? Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. At least his expectations are low. I wouldn't let him quit his day job. Cut a guy some slack, at least it was funnier than Chuckles over here. It wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw. I'm sorry he's incapable of being funny, Mo. That night, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw... Without question, without a doubt, it was the magician. That's all I saw. But it just proves how terrible that man actually is. He knows more about Max than he's letting on. There's no footprints. They're blaming the person that can fly. There's a big ass box there and a thump. So it sounds like somebody dropped it from above. I can't explain how he's leaned over it afterward, though. But if we continue with that from above thought line, then it wouldn't be too hard to have the hat and cloak just on something that can raise and lower. You know, you have invisible or difficult to see equipment to make things quote-unquote fly because you have a magic flying magician. So something's up with that. Do you want to present you with anything? What was your opinion on Max? If he thinks he can kill the Ringmaster, he's only just that he shouldn't. It's only just he should die too. Oh. Sorry, I crossed the line, but he truly is a disgusting human being. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clonked Ben right over the head, as hard as he could. Ben? The ventriloquist with the speech impediment? You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourselves. The cafeteria? Let's just say there's gotta be something interesting there. Tee-hee. Ha-ha. Ah-wah-ha-ha-ha. Ah, yeah. The Berry Big Circus is the Berry Big Circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you two to get around. Ah, thanks. This is an atlas. Haha. Oh, I killed myself, really, I'm dying here. Coronary. Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. A map. Okay, I'll open the map. Let me look. The circus top, the cafeteria, ringmaster's room. There's a third floor area. Interesting. Let's head to the cafeteria. Sup, gumshoe. Well, someone's definitely not keeping the cafeteria clean. Ew, this place is gross. This must be because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. That reminds me. Wasn't it Mo said? He said that yesterday morning Max clonked Ben over the head here. He also said that there's gotta be something interesting here. Nick, what's gotta be interesting? Don't ask. Alright. Let's just left to right. Kitchen's over here. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here. Pretty. I wouldn't mind trying my hand cooking for this many people. Maya's killer hamburger. You'd try it, wouldn't you? It's to die for. Looks like they left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder. They didn't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? Looking at all these dishes is making me hungry. Let's go get a burger at the snack stand outside. once we're finished with the case.
Alright, then let's get this over with, Nick.
Here we go.
Wow.
Where's the mute button when you need it? Maya's mute button's broken. Chair's been knocked over. That's what it looks like. Almost looks as if someone knocked it over in a struggle or used it for self-defense. Or maybe Reason just likes to eat his dinner in the cafeteria. Strange. There's nothing on top of the stand. Look here. Max is written on it. Must be his VIP table. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You won't be putting a 10-course meal on this. Well, you can still eat hamburgers, right? Hamburger. What's this? Juice bottle or something? Yes. Juice. Something's a mango. Ah, watch out, Nick. There's broken glass all over the floor. Broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor, huh? Do you think it means anything? There's gotta be something interesting here. Huh? Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. Eh? Broken bottle. Orange juice. Keep our cafeteria clean. Doesn't seem like anyone ever read the sign, huh? Maybe they should make it easier to understand. Clean it or die. Well, that would definitely make him clean up. Dirty dishes all over the place. Must have been too hectic last night to clean it. You know I can't stand a mess, Nick. You know, fair enough, Maya. Really, I could have seen you going the other way. Think you and I should clean this place up for him. Why do we have to clean it up? 1, because I hate dirty cafeterias. 2, because one bears repeating. But this is a crime scene. We can't clean it up. We have to preserve it for evidence. Ah, you know I hate dirty cafeterias. Not as much as I hate cleaning dirty cafeterias. Good for you, Maya. Bulletin board for bulletins. Doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here. Boring, maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read. Juicy? You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like, message from the killer. Give it up, Maya, you know Gumshoe would take it all seriously. And then we'd have to spend, like, 15 different iterations trying to get Von Karma to drop it. And I don't want to do that. Now that we've been through here, we never did actually do the Magatama thing on Max. So maybe the orange juice bottle might help us there? No harm in checking. My two sweeties! Welcome to the detention center. Did you just call me a sweetie? Again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fabuloso? I mean, fabulous. That's why we came to meet with you again. What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max, let's make this absolutely fabulous. We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max. Ah, you must mean from the dinosaurs. How were those Jurassic geriatrics? Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you? Yes, sweetie, that's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. They're absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us. People who really understand. For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands him, huh? I plan on getting married to her. She's truly my sweetie pie princess. She's also 16, and you're in your 20s. Wow, that's so cool. It's already in the works. Oh? That's strange. Regina never said anything about actually marrying this joker. You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder. Yes. I was with him around 10 PM, once I was done with practice. I went to his room right after we finished. They found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house. Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return. Huh? Sorry, Max, I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's alright. I'll be right back. It should only take about 10 minutes. And then? I waited for him, but he never came back. Did he get to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. But I have no idea what he went off to do. Meeting with Russell. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly, we reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary. Hate lies and liars even more, what are you insinuating? We looked at these papers. They're from a week ago. That's... It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said you'd received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max? You finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous. Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you. Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie, that's private. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max, maybe you could share with me what you two spoke about? Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you to his room that night? You know, the signs of fighting? Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Where did you get that? The cafeteria, but you already knew that, didn't you? Of course. It fell and broke on the floor. He's still hiding something. Max? What is it, my sweetie? It didn't fall and break on the floor. You used this bottle to... blonk... sad man. Then... You nailed him over the head with the bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous! You might as well be a magician! Yeah. Can we talk now? The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben, the ventriloquist? You could put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man. We fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that? Ill-bred? You talking about the same Ben? Told her he was in love with her. Are you sure this is Ben we're talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad and I had to tap him on his hard head. That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized that it was my chance. Your chance. That's when I went to his room and laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie. Dude.
What?
The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to— Jesus! That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie. And no one else's. Ha! I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up. Dude. What'd you mean by shut him up? You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Trilo can't say a word, not about Ben.
Trilo?
The puppet. The ventriloquist puppet. His real name is Trilo Quist. But the puppet doesn't talk. Ben Triloquist. I know. That's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping off at the balsa, I'd be screwed. You hid him? The ventriloquist puppet? You're so smart, sweetie.
Where did you hide him?
What? Sweetie, you aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you?
Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet.
Fabulous! That should teach him a lesson. Okay, I hid him in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trilo for me, do you, my sweets?
No problem. Not at all. Thank you, Max.
You know I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. You not go hiding puppets. Alright, let's go find this fucking doll. Oh.
Huh, Ben's not here anymore.
Yeah, I wanted to ask him something. It's cold out. He's probably in the tent. Or, you know, in his room. Like a sane person. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress. Don't be so negative, of course we're making progress. But everyone loved the ringmaster. And there's no sign of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved. Of course. And now Regina isn't here. I'm not saying how that's related. It does, however, mean that there's a tiger in an unknown location. Which is scary. Looks like the same as always. A great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I guess they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing. Will you stop it, you poster pilfer? I'm just kidding! You know I already got one of these. You mean stole one of those? Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he'd hid Trilo somewhere in the room. Ah, the ventriloquist dummy. There's not that many places he could be. Unless there's like a behind the something somewhere. But this one's now not clicked. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed, just look at all the awards the circus has won. Like, All Country Quiz Champions, Ringmaster Association, Mini Golf Master. Same dialogue we heard before. Something shoved under the bookshelf. This is... That's Trilo. That's Ben's puppet. I think you're right. We'll give it back to him later. Trilo Quest handed over to Maya. Why do I have to carry this thing? That is an excellent question. I don't want to activate it. Feels like a cursed object. Cafeteria? Oh, hey Ben! Hello. Hello to you too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree? Yeah, I do indeed. Don't you think it's cold, Nick? I don't see how talking about the weather is helping your case. So before I give you this cursed puppet, I'm going to talk to you as much as I can. Tell us what you know about the murder. You know anything at all? I don't know a thing. Well, I don't know. Been in a circus for a long time, haven't you, Ben? Yes, about 4 years. Gotta admit, I'm kinda interested in this place as well. Mo is funny and Max is amazing. Not to mention Regina being the cutest little thing I've ever seen. Regina, I don't really like her too much. Huh? Are you sure about that? Huh, that's odd. Max said something about a confession of love. Here, take it back. Ah. Ben, this is yours, isn't it? Yes, that's mine. Here you go. Alright, Maya, let's get going. It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben. Okay. So, Nick, where are we going next? Let's see, maybe we should go to— Hey, wait! Who said that? What are you looking at? I'm right behind you, you blind wrench. Blind winch? God, you're going right to it. What's your problem anyway? Don't you know how to properly greet someone? Ben? Is that you, Ben? No. I would never. It was me. Yeah, me down here. You're Trilo. It's Mr. Quist to you, sir. Learn some manners before you just blurt out my name. Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect. Not again. Mr. Quist. Is that better? No. Look at me when I'm talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for an attorney. Trilo, we talked about insulting people, you promised. He was mocking me. Not being mean to bullies is not included in the deal. Sorry, Trilo. I have no idea how to do that. I don't know what's happening over there and I'm scared. Nick, what just happened? Trilo's still a puppet, right? Hey, who do you think you're calling a puppet? Who do you think you are calling me a puppet? The fact that he's a tenor in the choir. How to work? Okay, that thing's alive now. So, what happened? Tell us what you know about the murder. Talking to me? I said you're talking to me. Don't look at him when you're talking to me. Trilo Quist, you behave, young man. Shut up, Woody. What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where they off the old man? I guess so. No need to make such a fuss about things. That old mutt paid us all peanuts. Trilo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet. Also, your stutter's gone. Ignoring the fact that the puppet's speaking just fine, I expected that. But you are speaking just fine now. Even if you are getting punched in the face by your puppet who blinks. Which, that's a lot. Don't you have nerve pills or something to take right now? These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? Okay, I'll talk. Gramps got clobbered over the head. Let me lay it all out for you. The pay sucks, the clown sucks, my partner has his hand up my pants. Your partner, Ben? Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off from me, will ya? Just another one of the dorks around here. Oh my. But I'll be fair. In this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna. Your Madonna? Regina. My lovely Regina. She is stunning, right, Ben? Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far. You have to excuse him. He does not understand of what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty. Hence why I shall marry her. Marry? Flying the fraud. The ringmaster got knocked upside his cheap head by the flying fraud. You mean Max Galactica? Why do you say that? Trilo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that. Straighten up, I'm made of wood. Besides, you were there, you know what happened. you were there.
Yeah, if you're that interested, I'll let you in on the facts.
You're gonna marry Regina?
That's right. She doesn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she?
I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled.
Well, I don't care. It's my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched.
Jesus Christ.
I know you think that, but...
What, huh? I gave her a special gift. I gave her the wonderful gift of song.
Gave her a song?
Well, I am a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs. Me, 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 me. Want you to touch me, I want you to kiss me, I want you to... The rest is private. I don't know how I wanted it to go, though. I couldn't...
The melody's pretty good.
But those lyrics, I think they need a little work.
Who asked you? I'm the artist here.
Thanks, now that Trilo's here. Now that Trilo's here, does that mean you can talk normally now? It seems to be.
Hey, buttface. You must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser?
You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all.
Trilo? Enough jibba jabba, let's get the quarter ready.
Hey, wait a second. Nick, what's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. But... I thought I had something else to say, and then he disappeared. I don't think that we were done with the words. What in the world happened with Ben and Trilo? Quite a pair of those two. Oh. Ooh. Oh no. Oh. That's actually a problem. Nice monkey. Now what?
Yeah.
And then we died.
Hey, welcome back, Nick.
That monkey.
My badge.
The monkey stole it.
What? Mr. Attorney, that face is so cute, you look so completely dumbfounded.
Regina. You... that monkey.
Hey, no need to get angry, okay?
But my attorney's badge.
Don't worry, I'll help you out.
Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it?
By the way, the monkey's name is Moni. Moni the monkey.
His name's Monkey. Monet. Money Monkey. God. Money the monkey. The monkey. It's called Money.
Yes.
Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back?
I'll see what I can do.
Even I have money problems.
Eh? Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. That's pretty funny.
Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to.
I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know.
You don't know?
Well, Money isn't exactly someone I am on friendly terms with.
What?
He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming.
Oh, I see. Go to Mo's. I guess it's time that I revisit the Kooky Clown.
Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben? You mean the guy that is always hanging around with Trilo?
Dude. What do you mean, hanging around?
Well, he was there when Trilo told me he was in love with me.
Trilo told you he was in love with you?
Yes, he did. Kind of cute, don't you think? He's so smart and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him.
I have no response.
But what about Ben? What about Ben?
He has nothing to do with me loving Trilo. Like sand or the hourglass, so are the days at the circus.
Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? Nope, that won't be for a while.
Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, Max and Trilo both said otherwise. I said they asked for her hand in marriage. Ah, but Max only talked to the ringmaster about it. I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly. So I guess Trilo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's going to propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya?
Eh? What?
Who do you think I should go for, Max or Trilo?
Wait.
You do realize that Trilo is a puppet? Huh? I don't care that he's a bit stiff.
Oh boy. Oh boy, indeed. Oh boy, indeed. It's just gone.
Alright. Hey Mo, the monkey stole my badge. Need it back.
Huh? Detective Gumshoe took off already. Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct. Given how long these investigator things are, now especially, I think in the future I'll just give it a cut around the hour mark. But this one I'll go ahead and take to the court conclusion. Or the part where it ends and then the court segment begins. Because that feels like the natural stopping point. But now these are really long.
Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Right all the time.
I completely forgot what I did for you.
It's alright to be wrong every now and again.
See, Nick? It just took a while for the joke to find its audience. So, what can I do for you? Do you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me?
Pull up a chair, or maybe just pull my finger and let me have it.
We're gonna get the same sound effect either way, aren't we?
How'd you know I put a whoopee cushion on the chair?
You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? Controller? Controller, stop it! Controller! Alright. So, about Regina.
Regina's such a pure, innocent child.
She's a cutie, too.
She was born and raised in the circus, you know. But that means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top.
Sounds like Pearly. For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality. She lives in a dream world. She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. The funny thing is, that all seems normal to her because it's her everyday life. I guess it explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet. Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though.
A clown sees life simply, without complications.
Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money?
Ah yeah, Money.
He stole my attorney's badge.
Well, Money does love shiny objects. It makes sense that he'd swipe your badge.
But under no circumstances can you chase after him. Eh? Why is that?
Oh, I know.
You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, eh?
Exactly! Bravo! Bravo!
Enough joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family.
Then who does he belong to?
I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying.
You mean right now?
Of course! Shall we go? Fine. December 28th, lodging house, 3rd floor. Acro's room. Acro, the Batman. There's gotta be some sort of a pun on it. Does he wear a cape?
This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe.
Don't be such a wimp, you only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyway, this is the place. Acro's room. Depending on how the stairs are made, 2 flights can fucking suck. Acro? He's an acrobat. Seems like he's not around today. Eh? It's a big pile of junk over in the corner. I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over there too. Just be careful to make sure you got the right stuff. Thanks, Mo. See you later. Money the Monkey added to the court record. Monkey. It's a monkey calendar. Whoever's in this room must really love monkeys. Maybe a little too much? Just realized that the year is almost over. Amazing how time flies. It's been a wild year, especially the last part. Well, we still got one last person to help this year, Max. The bed's incredibly well made, almost like a maid made it up. Even the laundry on top of the bed is folded perfectly. Nick, there's nothing unusual about that at all. It's how things are supposed to be. Can't a man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do? See, I would agree, but like... the socks. The socks are still 2 individual socks. They're not some singular sock concoction, because they have them made. There's something very wrong with that. Got a barbell. Look around. Everything he's got is for upper body training. Gotta be strong to do that shit. Wait a second. These are the same machines I see on TV all the time. Hey, Nick. What? I don't know this one. This barbell here is a new model. Don't overdo it, Ma. You don't want to end up a muscle woman. She couldn't be strong. Hey, the net's ripped. Money must be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore. The net looks fine to me. You really think that he plays basketball? I think so. Monkeys live life above the rim, you know. You're joking, right? You think the monkey has got proverbial game? Of course. That monkey doesn't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. Oh, a prehensile tail might be an unfair advantage. Window! You can see the big top one from the window here. There's no snow on top of the big top. Kinda weird, don't you think? The inside of the tent's warm, so any snow that lands on top probably melts. I guess you're right. The snow probably just slides right off. They're heating a tent in the dead of winter. Good for them. Must be exuberantly expensive, though. Holy cow. There's a fork and a mirror. Everything's shiny. There's even a really cheap-looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this. It's a trophy and it's really heavy. Nick, I found it, your badge. It's right here. My attorney badge. Thanks, you really saved me. Huh? What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah, check this out. It's a ring. Something engraved on it. From T to R. Ring put in pocket. Glad that we stole that. Well, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation. Do you think we'll win in court tomorrow? Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppet. Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we still got a magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. To be continued. I don't know why that came out that way. Save progress. Woo. Yeah, that's almost 2 hours of investigation on this. So, what, an hour chunk and a 40-minute chunk? OBS is dropping a lot of frames. See if I can figure out why that's happening. Regardless, this button. Near.